Bam, what is good? Baywood here, and today I'm going to be fixing my subscribers' project files. I'm going to fix one in Logic Pro, FL Studio, and Ableton. Let's get right into it. All right, so I have one in Logic Pro opened, and we're going to get right into it. Let's go. Ooh, I like that. That's nice.
Like a
Girl, you're so fine, you're divine, blow my mind. I love your kisses, your lips and your smile. Girl, you're so fine, you're divine, blow my mind. Mind, oh. Girl, you're so fine, you're divine, blow my mind. I love your kisses, your lips and
Like
your
a-
smile.
All right, so I really love the intro vocals and these high-pitched vocals. On the high-pitched vocals, I think the auto-tune's just a little bit too fast for what it is. So we need to slow that down.
You're so fine, you're divine, blow my mind. I love your kisses, your lips and
Like
your
a-
smile. You're so fine, you're divine.
Okay, a little pitchy on the recording side. That's fine. I think slowed down sounds a little bit better. I think that's a really cool sound and a really cool effect you did with your voice. I would say for
You're divine, blow my mind.
it sounds like, you know, it's a little bit harsh, and you get that with lower quality microphones, unfortunately. Secondly, all your effects are mono, so your track is in mono. You're putting a reverb and delay directly on this mono track, so that's gonna make them mono. So that's why you'd use busing. You'd bus out to 2, boom, you got a reverb track right here. However, this is also mono, so you have to click this button to make it a 2 dot to make it stereo. So let's hear what that sounds like.
Girl, you're so fine, you're divine, blow my mind. I love your kisses, your lips and your
What happens when we put this silver verb right with it as well? Put all the way wet and then dry all the way down.
Girl, you're so fine, you're divine, blow my mind. I love your
See, that gives it space. That's what you're looking for. Sometimes you may want one mono reverb and one stereo, but always just bust your effects. At least you can start with them on the track, and then how you had them, and then you see how I just dragged it over. Then you have parallel compression, which is fine. I'm gonna make one more bus for delay, and put your delay over here. Then put the mix all the way up.
kisses, your lips and your smile. You're divine.
I'll turn everything off besides the auto-tune just to hear the quality of the recording.
You're divine, blow my mind. I love your kisses, your
Yeah, you hear that hissing. Unfortunately, that's what you get with the lower quality mic. So make it a goal to upgrade your mic to that will directly so improve your vocal quality in your mix.
Girl, you're so fine, you're divine.
So we got to work with what we got.
Girl, you're so fine, you're divine, blow my mind. I love your kisses, yeah.
You know, I would try to maybe put another EQ to see if we can.
Girl, you're so fine, you're divine, blow my mind. I love your kisses, your lips and your smile. Mine. I love your kisses, your lips and your smile. Mine. I love your kisses, your lips and your smile. You're divine, blow my mind. I love your kisses, your lips and your smile. Girl, you're so fine, you're divine, blow my mind. You're divine, blow my mind. I love your kisses, your lips and your smile. Girl, you're fine, you're divine, blow my mind. I love your kisses, your lips and your smile. Girl, you're so fine, you're divine, blow my mind. Girl, you're so fine, you're divine, blow my mind. I love your
And then, okay, yeah, this de-esser. Let's see if this is doing
you're
anything.
so fine, you're divine, blow my mind.
This is not doing anything for your vocal.
Kisses, your lips, kisses, your
So I wouldn't use that de-esser. Logic's de-esser is just not that good. This is Waves de-esser.
fine, you're divine, blow my mind.
It just solves S's every single time perfectly.
You're divine, blow my mind. I love your kisses, your lips and your smile. You're divine, blow my mind. I love your your kisses, your lips, and your smile. Girl, you're so fine, you're divine, blow my mind.
So we got rid of the harsh S's and kisses, but I can just still hear that like kind of low quality to it, which is, you know, fine when you're starting out. And then as you go and release, then, you know, make it a goal to get a new mic, you just upgrade when you can. But yeah, that is all the advice. Keep going. You have a beautiful voice. Your intro vocals are sick. When you do these like awesome effects and these harmonies, I think you're crushing it. And I would just suggest be mindful of putting your buses on stereo and be mindful of the tune settings. All right, next we are going to do an Ableton project and then finish it off with an FL Studio project. Let's get to it. If you're enjoying this and want to see more videos like this and me to keep this series going, make sure to smash that like button down below and turn it into confetti. And if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying this. All right, so we have a Ableton project here. Let's see what we got. Ooh. All right, a few things. Love your idea, love your sample selection, but there's too much going on in that sample, the whole song. So I'm gonna show you something called automation filtering. And you can do this on any DAW. Take any filter plugin, put it on your main element. We want to hit A on the button. We wanna take out some highs in the beginning. We don't need all that. We wanna slowly bring them in when it drops in. And maybe we can hold Option and then curve this down so it slowly builds in. You can try something really fun where you take this main sample and you sidechain it to the kick. So we can take this main sample, open this up, sidechain from new kick, and just bring this threshold down a little bit until it hears a nice bounce. This makes the kick just stick out more. We can do some more stuff with auto filter. I don't think you need to hear this much still. So that is what I would do to improve. Mess with filtering automation. You need to spend more time. It sounds like you kind of just picked them and left them like that. Maybe you can mess around with an 808. You have this potential bass. When you're gonna use a sample inside Simpler, you gotta make sure to transpose it to C. And then this bass is all out of tune. Yeah, on bass, you're not gonna want two notes overlapping each other at the same time unless we're trying to slide. So we gotta make sure if that's C, we gotta put a tuner on the bass to make sure that's hitting that C. That's hitting that F. Okay, so if I take this and convert your bass to MIDI, this is the root note A. Okay. So we're gonna take that. Put this up a few octaves for the bass. Okay. A sharp. So we need to turn this F and hit slice and transpose it to C. That way every note will be on key. So F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, A sharp, B, C. So up 7. We can do one shot. Yeah, there we go. There, it's A sharp now. In our notes at A sharp. Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. You know, I would just spend longer on the drums, like really making them perfect, but that bass is sounding sick. We had to tune that bass and then do some filtering. So that is how I'd fix your project file. Hope you enjoyed that one in Ableton. Last but not least, we have our FL Studio project. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this, make sure to smash that like button down below and make sure to send your project file to me for a chance to be featured on the channel and for your song to be fixed. Feels good to be back.
Ain't tell the truth, I'm sick of lies. I told a lie, but I was tired. Said I was good, but I was lying. So sick and tired of being tired. Not making moves, was even trying. Thought I was thinking, but I lost my mind. I landed on faith every time I took flight. On me, Christ, never ever lost sight.
Okay, so you have a dope voice, but that's a bit distorting. I really like the ad-lib and background vocals. Sound cool, but in the beginning it's like your voice is
I'm still trying.
too right. So let's look under the hood and let's look at the mix. All right, so these are the ad-libs. They're nice and titled. Where are your main vocals?
But I was tired.
Let's click on this. Track 1, and then this is on track 1. So
But I was tired.
we can call this main vocals. Okay, so why is one of them, both of them there?
I'm still crying. So it's like landing on faith.
Okay, so what is the purpose of this one?
Thinking, but I lost my mind. My heart in pain, my soul crying. My folks dying. I'm still crying.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make it mono by doing this. I think it should be mono. And I would say that just the background vocals are just way too loud.
Thinking, but
They're distracting so much. We can only focus on one thing at a time.
thinking, but I lost my mind. My heart in pain.
So I just simply turn them down.
Thinking, but I lost my mind. My heart in pain, my soul crying. My folks dying. I'm still crying, though tears drying. My soul soaked. This life low. Yeah, I'm up and back with growth. I float to stay close. So many left, right? Too many ain't right. Crown and Henny, my type. And I'ma sip till no sight. I landed on faith every time I took flight. On me, Christ, never ever.
I don't know what these tracks are. Let me see. So we just don't have anything on this. Okay, what is this routed to? Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna route that to the master.
I'm up and back with growth.
We could maybe, you know, since there's no vocal chain on this, I'm just gonna find one that I like from Vocal Sauce 3, which is our #1 selling vocal preset pack.
I'm up and back with growth. I float to stay close. So many left, right? Too many ain't right. Crown and Henny, my type. And I'ma sip till no sight. I landed on faith every time I took flight.
That's pretty nice. Let's see what clean bars sound like.
I'm up and back with growth. I float to stay close. So many left, right? Too many ain't right. Crown and Henny, my type. And I'ma sip till no sight.
I would save this reverb because we're going to make its own bus out of it. And we're just gonna save preset as clean bars reverb. And we're just going to turn that off and we'll make this like a reverb. And we'll put it to the master. And we'll put this track, route it. Now we're gonna put Patcher on.
I'm up and back with
Presets. Clean bars, reverb. You can also make sure, if you just want this to be just wet, make sure to put your main vocal chain to the master as well as the reverb, and then the reverb to the master. And then make sure in your reverb that you turn it down a little bit.
I flow to stay close. So many left, right? Too many ain't right.
Overall, like just like naming things and organizing things, getting the effects on a separate track, so like a bus, helps a lot. And have fun with it. I think you did a really good job with the ad-libs. I think recording them is what a lot of people aren't willing to do, but those are really distracting. So just make sure they're ad-libs and backgrounds. Some cases they can be louder than the main vocal, but the whole time you're distracting away from your main voice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want episode 2, make sure to smash that like button down below. I will release once we get 200 likes on this video. And by the way, if you are interested in a video where I mix vocals from scratch in FL Studio using Waves plugins, you got to check out this video here.